Hey, episode number 18 of the Sellerscast. My name is Andrew Maffetone.
I'm Gina Milazzo.
Today we are talking about Amazon enhanced brand content conversion rate hacks. You're a hack.
You're a hack.
It's not,
these are tips.
and I'm not going to say best practices either. And the only reason is I find best practices to be really minimalistic. So I'm going to say here's some tricks and some tweaks.
I like that.
Yeah,
Sure.
Little tweaks.
Can you make this one better?
Whatever, fine. So the question that we get a lot, I'm going to start at the bottom. Woohoo! So about comparison charts. This is one of my favorite topics to talk about because I think it's really fun and very, very customizable. So if you're not familiar with comparison charts at all, it's essentially a module that you can build in the bottom of your enhanced brand content that involves direct links to other products in your catalog. Why is this so great? We love talking about making the consumer journey as easy as possible on Amazon. So anytime we kind of talk about navigating through Amazon, super not user-friendly. There's a million things you're bombarded with all the time. There's so many ads now. You're really cluttered. You're looking through this product page, trying to figure out where the information is. Maybe you're scrolling through the images. You're probably not reading anything. Sorry, content team. So if you can get people to find what they're looking for as quickly as possible, you're doing them a world of good. So if you sell 3 variations of something for 3 different age groups, 3 different colors, 3 different styles, link it in your comparison chart. Get people to what they need, make it more obvious why they need it, and show the differences between them so they're not flipping back and forth and possibly bouncing off your brand in general.
So on a quick side note, a couple months ago we did a video on the benefits of just having EBC. Now what we're talking about is really how to execute it and how to do it correctly. And the really interesting thing with the comp charts that we've learned is a lot of people worry about, it's not really going to help my conversion rate because I'm driving them to a different listing. It's still your listing. So you're still getting the sale. You're just providing a better experience. You're providing more options. In some cases, it may be an upsell. So what you want to do is, yes, you want to look at the conversion rate of every product you have, but you want to look at the overall sessions of your entire Amazon business and then your overall orders and figure out what the conversion rate is there.
Yeah.
And that's the one that you want to tweak. You want to try to tweak your entire business and get more of a high level look at what's working and what's not. You can really hurt yourself by getting so granular in certain things. You can't A/B test stuff on Amazon with enhanced brand content or anything for that matter. There's nothing you can do on that side, so you really have to just implement the best that you know and then let it stay and then go, okay, how's it working? Is it working? No, it's not. Okay, what can I tweak to see if it's gonna help? But unfortunately, you can't A/B test stuff, so that's kind of the cards you were dealt. But if you're looking at enhanced brand content, the whole reason it's there is because it's more of a visual appealing area. So don't even bother with these paragraphs of written copy of here's 20 sentences on why this product is great.
Let me tell you my life story. Why did I make this brand? People don't care. They want to know if it's what they want or not.
You want people in and out. They get into the listing, they purchase, they get out, and that's it.
Yeah.
But you want to make sure you're providing enough information so that you don't have a ridiculously high return rate or you have really high negative reviews because you didn't explain something. So you want to get quick and to the point. So obviously this isn't a listing images Sellerscast, but we've talked about that one before, so you can find that one too. But on an EBC side, you want to hit those pain points right in the beginning. Here's a picture of the product. Here is a bunch of stuff that's mentioned all the time. Use your reviews as stuff to talk about. It's literally, if you can't think about what to talk about, look at your reviews. There are literally people in there who are telling you here's what's great about it, here's what sucks about it. So mention why it's great and then address why some people may think that it's not great, or at least address something so that they go, oh, this person thought it was a soft case when it was really a hard case. Make sure it says hard case so that we don't have that confusion again.
It sounds so simple and straightforward, and this is one of those things that when people get really close to their products, they start to lose sight of the little things that maybe they're so used to seeing or knowing that they forget that, the average consumer on their page does not know these things.
Yeah.
Another really amazing resource is questions. People are literally asking you, which means that they can't find that information easily. So you have to make it a little more obvious.
The other side of comp charts too is if you are in a category where you can't do variations, or if your products are like kind of similar, but they're really not enough to do a variation, it's a great hack to actually it's a great way to actually treat it like its own variation. So you are still going to see the improved conversions. You may not see an improvement in conversion rates, but you will see an improvement in overall conversions over your overall business.
Great example. If you sell phone cases, I know some electronics categories do not let you easily vary. Anything kind of super technical where you actually want to lay out the specs, perfect place. So you can really customize those different row headers too in your comparison charts. So you can literally say like, what is the CPU of this? How big is this? What models does this fit? You can make it as lengthy and in-depth as you need.
Yeah. So the tool this week I'd like to give some love to. It's one of those like we need it because we have to show stuff to sellers we work with and get them to approve, but at the same time I think it's still really beneficial for anyone internally. So it's Redpen. So Redpen is a great way where you can upload imagery or anything and people can go in and comment and be like, fix this, fix that. So if you have a marketing department in-house or you have a designer or anything like that, they can upload it, you can make your notes and address things like circle areas and say like what's wrong with it. It's a great way to keep that like internal project conversation going back and forth so that you're not going through 500 rounds of fixing your UGC, so you can make it look the way you want, make sure it says what you want, and everyone's happy. Everyone.
Except me, because Andrew said hack.
I promise I will try this stuff.
That's a lie.
Thank you again for joining us this week for Sellerscast. As usual, please subscribe and make sure to comment below with any questions you may have or with what you would like us to talk about for next time.
Besides hacks.
And we will see you next week. Good luck.